I'm Chief Panacci with Support Services for North County Fire Authority. We're a beautiful day here in Station 81. We've done all the remediation for the mold on the station, and along with Randy Bro have installed a new roof to make this facility a little watertight and get the guys back in the station. For 3 years approximately, they've lived out in a trailer alongside the station, so it's very happy day for North County Fire Authority and the residents in Brisbane. As you can see, they're coming here and visiting the station. It's really a great feeling that they have a place to go, and they know that it's their firehouse that's here in this city.
Always make sure that your pot handles are turned in like this, and that way there's not something for them to grab onto. And in general, you want them to stay away from the front of the stove at all times, because they can still reach up and grab the pot and burn themselves. Now, one of the problems we have is when we have kitchen fires, is one of the best ways to prevent a kitchen fire from happening is don't leave the kitchen when you're cooking. Now, if you're going to be cooking a turkey for 3 hours, that's okay. It's in the oven. You can leave the kitchen. But where people really get into trouble with cooking fires is when they're doing frying or cooking on the range top. So what they'll do is they'll put a pan of hot oil on here. They'll turn it on. The telephone will ring. One of the children is crying into the room, and they'll leave the kitchen. And of course, they think they're going to leave only for 30 seconds or a minute, and it turns out to be longer than that. And when they come back, the pan of oil is on fire, the cabinets are on fire, and they have a full-blown kitchen fire. So one of the best things to do is when you're doing cooking on the range top, even if you think you're only going to be gone for a minute, turn off the hot oil, turn off the cooking on the range top before you leave the kitchen. One of the best ways to prevent a kitchen fire. Because when you're in the kitchen, if a fire does occur, you're either going to hear it, you're going to smell it, or you're going to see it. Those are your three indicators. But if you're not in the kitchen, you have no way of knowing that's happening. Now, if you're in the kitchen and a pan fire does occur and it's relatively small, one of the things that you can do is we say put a lid on pan fires. But the first thing you want to do is turn off the burner to where the top where the pot's at. Okay, that's the first thing you want to do. That's going to stop the heating of the pot. The next thing you want to do is have the lid nearby. Carefully slide the lid over. And what's going to happen now is that fire is going to burn itself out because you put the lid on here, you've used up all the oxygen inside of that pan.
And you want the thicker hose, bigger diameter hose, it has less friction.